maybe 80% of the time they had a silencer, and it worked out really well for them. He went for kind of crazy build. I like it. I like how innovative he is. Phase boots, even though I don't like the phase boots in general on that type of hero, but having the Helm of the Dominator and then just getting that extra creep, some auras, really nice.
Yeah.
And then transition into semi carry.
Pretty neat. I'm curious if they do. I mean, could they go back for her last pick? I guess we're gonna have to wait on the bans and see what it is that Alliance are running.
They can if they want to run Slardar offlane, which I doubt they will. Secret prefers to play Slardar as position 4, but anything can happen. There's a lot of minus armor with Weaver and Slardar, plus Ember Spirit physical damage.
Ooh, and there it is. We got the full combination right here from Alliance. SD Luna Kunkka. This was so frustrating to play against, but it really has been changed around a lot now. And you know, the reduction in damage that you get from Torrent, it's so small in the laning phase. Like, what do you think is going to be the job of these guys early? I feel like finding a kill with level 1 is just not possible almost.
Well, it is. If the offlane hero is not strong for Secret, they can find some easy kills on him with just disruption. If he gets this disruption on, there's a secure torrent plus loosen beam after that. That's pretty secure kill. If the hero doesn't have any super duper escape mechanism, let's say as a Weaver. But Kunkka was hit hard by Nerve Hammer from Ice Frog. It's still viable.
Reserve time.
Yeah, that's true. With bounty runes, you can get some easy levels and gold. And but I think they lack catch with their hero so far, so he will need to max X mark.
Alliance's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Yeah. Well, see, that's a good suggestion. Secret can still go for Rubik. Or you can steal Shadow Demon, Disruption, and then you have a Luna in fight as well. You can pretty much solo the Luna during the mid game with it. Just one stun and Disruption, and she will die. And also, there's a ship. There's a wow. Press the attack as well.
Turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Against Ember Spirit, both might work, but I would go with Faceless Void on mid, actually. You can just jump away, try to get some bashes on. It might work, especially with the SD and Kunkka moving around. Enigma offlane, I just love that hero.
Too as well. I hope that you guys are interested. Hope you're excited. Alliance face off against Team Secret. Cost, do you have somebody that you're favoring in this one? Do you like a draft more than another?
I like the Enigma pick, so I'll go with Team Secret because he will get some experience and some farm, and their other heroes really work well with each other. I don't know, Alliance's pick seems a bit
5 seconds remaining.
from the old patch. These heroes are not so strong anymore. I hope they prove me wrong.
Yeah. Well, and an interesting thing. To keep in the valuing this Shadow Demon here. So EGM definitely going to need to get a lot done early on to validate this. The last pick Enigma came out, and also it's going to be Radiant Side Secret because of it. Hanskin boots first, picks up some wards. Puppey's going to place down his own, and everybody heading off on their own little way. So where do you see KheZu through the first little couple minutes here? Oh wait, are they going to get this ward down too?
Oh,
Hanskin spots him out. Oh, he's wrapped around on
yeah,
them.
he's being
This should be
pinged
a D
out.
ward.
KheZu will just try to casually get back the lane on his tower, denying that first creep with demonic conversion. Then just the lane will come back to his tower, he will get some gold, XP. If he gets low, he will go back to the shrine, farm some camps at minute 2, get the rune. That's what he plans to do.
Okay.
Yeah,
And as far as him against this, well, what could be tri-lane isn't necessarily guaranteed to be that way. Is he a hero that can stand up to Luna SD Kunkka?
no, he can't. If he gets the disruption on Enigma, it's a dead Enigma.
Okay.
Slardr's gonna roam around with boots of speed.
The battle begins.
And that's a good
Everybody
ward
wears.
coming out from Alliance. You can see where that Enigma will be. Try to maybe smoke with Shadow Demon and Kunkka. Just get the kill on him when he's low. Just predict his movement. He goes to Shrine.
I wonder if KheZu is going to realize that this is there. Like, they spotted the Kunkka moving over, and well, Puppey is going to run the EGM, so a couple of right clicks, but the disruption and then the walk away. Enigma does have some of these sentries. He might go and realize that something could be afoot. Oh, nice play here as well. They're going to block both of Enigma's camps. No, not quite, but Enigma ends up blocking one of his own regardless by standing at a little area. So very unfortunate, and that would have been a pretty cool play there from Shadow Demon had he been able to block both.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, mid.
Are they really going to be able to get this one already?
Ah.
Kunkka.
It's fine. He has a Fairy Fire as well. I'm gonna use Healing Salve. Legion Commander getting a moment of courage first spell. Maybe if he got a Overwhelming Odds for that extra speed, few extra hits.
Yeah. Might have been enough to be able to find that kill. You do see now Kunkka as well, Hanskin going in to try and contest KheZu. It's not going to be easy, particularly once Enigma gets level 2. There's a potential here for just go back and turn with Malefice and deal a ton of damage.
Yeah, he stole a
But-
bit of XP from there. They're both the same level. Slardar is just being top, getting some XP while KheZu is in the jungle.
Oh.
Because they know
Getting a lot.
they can't kill Slardar with only Shadow Demon and Luna because they have a vision on Kunkka.
Oh, mid lane yet again. They found the Torrent onto mid 1. They're going to, at least for a second dive, they do end up doing a decent chunk of damage to mid 1. He's almost dead. It's just going to get ran at.
Ooh, one more hit.
Playing it very fast with that that Fairy Fire, saving him at the end. Puppey, in the meantime, is actually blocked in by the illusions as well. Oh, EGM found
Nice
the catch.
play. That's Warcraft 3 surround right there.
Not often you see that nowadays.
Nah,
A little
it's
bit of
really
the
hard
old
to
school.
pull off.
Well,
Oh,
bottom
Void
lane.
bottom.
Yeah,
Void is doing
dealing
pretty
some
okay.
damage. He does have his time lapse, the chase going. They're not going to be able to get him. He's going to end up going back home. So they're fine there, but I think that Void is going to be able to have a decent time in this lane.
Well, not a decent time against Mana League, but he is doing okay. Let's call it. He already used his shrine once.
Puppey with the DD was looking if there was a courier heading over that direction. Potentially could have sniped it.
Yeah, we want to see some more courier kills with smoke. Level 1. That's what we want to see. It's always funny to see a courier die, especially if he has a relic in it.
It's the dream.
Yeah.
Ultimate. So far, it has felt, at least to me, a little bit like it's getting a bit more of the map. Although Alliance are the ones that are actually up and ahead with that kill came out earlier. But KheZu farming under tower. Is there anything that you're really concerned about for either team over the next couple of minutes here?
Yeah, I think Alliance should get some smokes early. They smoked right now. This is what I wanted to say. Some earlier smokes on Shadow Demon and Kunkka and try to get some kills on either mid or in an off lane. We'll see
There
how
they
it
go.
works now.
They've got him. Soul Catcher down on top of mid one. They also hit the Torrent. Puppey coming in for the crush. Hits onto 3. Now mid one's probably in trouble. Well, the chains, they keep him back. He does use all of his bottle charges now and should be able to walk away for the moment. They have another Torrent in 1 second.
Pray for the Torrent. Pray for... Nice. Or...
mid one.
This
is still...
In 1 second. Nice play.
They got him.
It's those kinds of the Torrent where you use it. You just try to block, force him to go back so you have more time to approach him if you miss.
Those plays by the Kunkka definitely needed to find that kill, and bottom lane, they're still messing with Jonas here, who's continuing to get his mana drained away, forced back from this safe lane, but a lot of experience going this direction. The big difference here, of course, is KheZu actually has 7 denies. About it all for him.
Well, with 3...
I guess that's all from his own creeps, of course, yeah.
Yeah, plus it's easy for him to deny if you get 3 creeps, maybe they double, so you have 6, it's easy to deny, even though Luna has high base damage. KheZu is level 5 right now.
He's been having a good time. I guess Luna is as well, so they need to be a little bit careful if he tries to go for some type of black hole play, if there's, Luna getting her Eclipse off first. Where do you see him moving with that initial black hole, or does he really even move? Do people come up to him and they try and kill Luna?
Depends if Coral or Slardar move. They can actually kill Luna if Luna is alone. But they might smoke at the kill mid. It's easy to pull off. He needs to find that kill. Just when it's ready, just go use it. Even though it's on one hero, it's worth it.
And you can also see that Puppey is been able to pick up his Tranquils already. Not bad for Slardar in the position 4 role. About 5 minutes in. Enigma closer and closer to that black hole. Is there anything else that we really need to watch out for? I mean, we talked about the SD Luna or the SD Kunkka ganks. Maybe another movement towards mid?
They will try to get some kills, get some easy damage for Legion Commander. I guess try to use those cloaks when they're ready. Okay, Limp has haste rune, so he can move to a top lane if needed. It's pretty close to him.
Yeah. Let's see, also pressure being applied on here in the bottom by MP, who's gonna get a couple pot shots off on this tower, and well, he is currently top CS in the game at 41. So, how good of a game is this for this Weaver, do you think? Is it kind of tough, or what's your read on how he's going to play it out?
Well, they have a lot of stuff to focus with, to focus Weaver. Even if he gets Lincoln Sphere, and he will, that's going to be his, maybe not a first item, just some Perseverance for the first item for the region. But after that, they have a lot of stuff to focus him with, especially with Take Smoke, low cooldown, beam.
They're diving almost. And Jonas was man up against that. That was a scary prospect. They are going to move now towards the top, as it's like level 6 for KheZu has finally come. This, I mean, if you're Alliance, you have to know that this is coming, right?
Yeah, they even removed their ward on the hill near tier 1 tower, so they probably know something fishy is going on.
Yeah.
Because it's Slardar, get it fishy, right?
That was great. I love that. Thank you. Thank you very much.
No,
you've enriched our lives.
Fishy always works when there's Slardar and Slark in the game.
Yeah, and a Kunkka too, the fishman. He's an admiral. All right, we'll leave it alone for now.
All right.
Loda, they have Malefice. They're not going to be able to get within range for it as of yet, but yeah, I mean, you've been seeing the Shadow Demon has just been sticking up here this entire time, pulling the creep wave so Luna can farm at a decent range, and I feel like they're just completely aware of what the movement is by Secret right now.
Yeah, they are. See, it's just those ganks are kind of easy to predict. Just they have a, yeah, they even have a scan. They could have used that.
Oh.
There's Luna.
Are they really? Okay, well, they're just going to be able to find her. A lot of damage coming through. Can they keep Loda alive? Doesn't look like it's going to happen. So, GM not quite there with the team. Really surprised that worked out so well.
Yeah, I thought Shadow Demon will be behind Luna because of that, but he went the other way around. And they're gonna dive Shadow Demon.
Oh yeah, Puppey
Yeah, they will.
realizes his patient. Malefice is there. They're going to be able to create illusions as well. Now Mana Leak is.
Hey, it's gonna
There's
be
more
more
action
than
happening
enough.
across the map. Nice kill. We saw mid as well. Mid one dealing a lot of damage to Handskins, but they're not going to be able to take that tower. Still pressure being applied across the map as Limp has gone bottom.
And they want to pressure that tier 1 tower, since Secret is pressuring their tier 1.
But this is the plus side of the Secret draft, is you've got Pyle Die here who can just keep on spamming out all of these Illuminates. And the 3 points up in Chakra, a pretty cool cooldown reduction.
Yeah, it is, but it's only level 1 eliminate. He had to go for Mana Leak against Void on the lane.
So 9 minutes in, take a look at the net worth, how it's sitting so far. Weaver having himself a good time. Is going to actually go for Handskin right now, and Limp is going to be able to go for the duel. MP still walking out and away. They're jumping forward for mid one. He cleans him up, and that's a nice play. Limp now also taking damage. Go back in on this. They do still have Jonas, and
Oh, he's gonna duel. He's gonna duel him.
Oh, nicely done. Limp actually still in some trouble, though. No, okay, the bash, they get it. They are going to be able to find the kill on the Legion regardless.
Yeah.
So no duel, and they take down the Legion. There wasn't a Chronosphere used, though.
He was about to use it. He was hesitating. Should I use it or should I not? He tried to get the Legion the damage, but that didn't work out. Then Searing Chains came, and then both died. Top tower is down.
Yeah.
Oh.
4 heroes here. Jonas drops the Chronosphere, connects onto MP right on the edge of it. They are going to get
Good
a decent
chrono.
Illuminate out, but
Oh,
this is
some
still a
lucky
problem.
bashes.
MP shows up. The Eclipse not really doing as much damage as they needed to, but they have already taken down the Void. Now KheZu shows up as well, trying to bring on Handskin. They throw out the Malefice. Puppey is going to be able to be there for the crush. And now the chase continuing for EGM. Mid one does have chains, but he used all of his remnants to damage earlier.
That was a really good chrono. Catching Weaver on the edge and Keeper of the Light on the other edge of the chrono. Seems like Limp will go for a classic build when you're playing a mid Legion command. Helm of...
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Do you like this play in general here?
Yeah, it's good. You
like
can...
this style?
Yeah, but it gives you so much damage output that you need. After that, he's gonna go for Blink Dagger because he actually needs it to position himself.
Oh, mid one might be dead here. As X marks as well as Torrent and Boat. Needs to be right on mark with it. Pulls him back in. There is going to be disruption, and well, Remnant away is slowed, but is going to be able to finally make it out. So I don't know why the boat didn't come. I guess we'll save it for the team fight. They think it's going to happen.
Probably they knew he has a remnant behind, so well that's why the Kanka pick with that X mark, easy to catch that Ember Spirit. Plus they lacked some catch in general to control their heroes, and it's really good against Weaver. Look at the cooldown on level 4. It's 8 seconds cooldown only.
Oh yeah. Oh, over to the side. Handskin is not going to get taken out by mid one. We also have some more battles in the jungle. As
Oh, Luna is in the problem.
Drain away the manage. Gonna end up going down. They found her. Black hole used again. Oh, Luna. Yeah, that's unfortunate. You can't really fault him too much for that one. That's sort of a black hole solo twice.
Yeah, that's why you need to use that black hole early on. A lot of people try not to use it to get it on 2-3 heroes. That's pretty much the perfect scenario we're talking about. It's hard to do it. Enigma has this fear factor. That's one of the heroes that you need to fear, and it doesn't allow you to group up as you need to be. Like, you need to position yourself differently when you're playing against Enigma.
Oh, Chrono top lane. They used it on the MP. The rotations had already come in. They drop the boat onto his head and they find the kill. Lucent Beam to finish him off. Now Pyle Die also in trouble. That long range X pulls him back in, and now time to bring him down. Secret in the top lane.
Yeah, Kunkka has good items so far. He's going for that mech build. You see a really nice play from Kanka, killing top 2 heroes, and now just TP it to bottom. But KheZu is really fat, yeah.
They're going to be able to pull him back in another time here as, well, they do have duel if they want to use it, but too afraid of the rotations that could have come. Spot up, highlight up top, and this should be a kill for side of Alliances. They've been able to catch him in the disruption. Now the movement forward. TP rotations are going to come in from the Ember Spirit, but already on. This is rather bold of mid one. Wants to find a kill on EGM, and it looks like he's actually just going to get it.
Yep. Plus he has a shrine ready in 2 seconds.
Top lane, we also missed a kill as they took down Hankin, and now looking for a bit more. Limp is getting chased. They're going to haul off the charge instead. Just take this tier 2 tower, at least deal some damage to it before they run away.
Slaughter bought a blink dagger. It's coming to him. 14 minutes. It's a good timing. Interesting build on Void though. Helm of the Dominator. Just having that one creep for scouting, for giving the extra damage to Luna, or just having that. Oh, there it is. Satyr. The BS creep. Right?
What a creep.
Okay, so you just purge whatever you want. Slaughter's ult. Gone.
Pretty great. Yeah, it's pretty wonderful. You can take off Mana Leak as well, right? That did get...
Yeah, you should be able to move it. Yeah. Remove it, sorry.
Have Puppey. Oh, he walked right into a Sentry Ward though, and this should be a kill now. Well, never mind. He is just going to be able to blink away and tries to crush, tries to make the escape. There's Orange over here. KheZu could think about helping him out, but there's no way he was getting out of that one alive.
First dual damage for Limp, 15 minutes.
Not the best in the world, but there's still room to catch up.
About it.
For the next couple of minutes, looking at the lineup right now of both teams, is there somebody that you feel like can take like a more aggressive stance, or is it pretty much just going to be trading off farm and occasional pickoffs?
Alliance will probably try to take tier 1 tower mid, wrap around them, maybe with a smoke if they have it ready. Chrono is up, boat is up, Eclipse up in 15 seconds. It's a timing for them to fight.
Okay. Yes, the downside is Black Hole is still there, but you don't have the maneuverability items yet for Enigma. Going back for a cloak now into what sure is going to be a hood, maybe even into the pipe. Mechanism is there as well, so and I need to make sure that he can position himself effectively. The Legion Commander, do you think it's a Shadowblade game for her, or is it more along the lines of going for a blink?
It's probably going to be a blink first item. After that, he might go for Shadowblade. But he needs Blade Mail as well. So it might be a blink into Blade Mail into Shadow Blades. He can catch Ember Spirit and solo kill him.
Oh man, this ward is about to get taken out as well. That's really unfortunate. They spotted out with 7 seconds left.
As we saw,
as soon as it was placed.
Yeah, as we saw right now, it's Satyr Banisher. You can remove Searing Chains as well, which is also awesome.
Yeah. You
can remove pretty much anything with Searing Chains. Remove Black Hole, that would be... They need to fix it in the next patch.
That's what we need to change about, definitely. Limp, meanwhile, is just left completely alone in the enemy jungle. And while Secret was looking like they were taking a pretty demonstrative lead, it's slowed down a little bit. 4,000 into their favor, but experience starting to tilt back into alliances. You're gonna need to start changing something up, whatever that might be, as it looks like they're starting to pressure the mid lane, tier 1, and bottom, almost able to take down Puppey. He's gonna try and go for the juke back. Chase.
Yeah, he's alone.
Not gonna go catch him.
2 Helm of the Dominators on the alliance side, 1 Wolf, 1 Satyr.
Oh. That's great also in the mid lane. This is something that I love to do with Kunkka and see pro teams do as well, is just farm with the boat when you get a chance. Any downtime, push 1 wave out with it. It's a super low cooldown at pretty much all levels. 60 seconds is max. And it's good.
Yeah, you just kill the whole creep wave with Torrent and Ship, and that's it. just get some farm from far away.
Mid one spots out 2, 3. Think about going in on this. They've been able to crush EGM. If they can fill them off at the start, they are going to be able to. Lions have to back out. Very hard to take this battle without their Shadow Demon.
Yeah, that's the problem with Shadow Demon. Once you use that disruption.
Oh, what? Loda,
aggress-
he TPs right now.
Will he make
Oh,
it? No mana. That's the problem with Shadow
That'd have been
Demon. When
good.
you use disruption aggressively, you need to back out a bit.
Definitely. But you get caught like that and pulling people across the map, MP is going to be group backed up with his Coddle and Blaine and DD Rune as well, boot. Maybe they can finally finish off this tier 1 tower. Oh, Crush. The imprisonment, they have the Torrent boat to follow it up. Puppey a bit too far forward. They get the dual win as well. A nice little gift into the lap of Alliance.
Really weird play by Puppey, going in on that like that on Luna, with seeing Shadow Demon standing behind him.
Yeah. I wonder, was he TPing in at that point? Because it felt like maybe they were thinking that the Weaver could kill him with the DD on him or something. It definitely seems strange.
They can't. He has armlet plus removes Slaughter's ult with press the attack, so it's pretty impossible to kill him there.
Right.
Love the build on Enigma though. He just went for a tank build. Mech, mana boots and pipe.
Oh. Over here as well, mid one tries to run it away, slowed down by that. Oh, Jonas fam, the creep on top of him. Push is gonna come out finally, but they find the kill nonetheless. Wow, press the attack dealing a ton of damage, or rather overwhelming odds. As they found another KheZu turned upon, they have Black Hole if they want to use it. Gonna commit it now for Jonas, and Limp, no way to break that one currently. They take a kill of their own.
Love how KheZu plays the Enigma, really. In the terms of items, plus not hesitating to use that Black Hole on solo hero, just securing the kill. Especially on hero like Void.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, I mean, think it compared to something like, well, we're gonna have to hold that thought as the chase is gonna continue. Handskin finds MP, and there's gonna be a nice little combination together. Does not take too much damage with the pipe popped. KheZu,
Radiant's bottom tower
but
has
bottom lane, Loda farming away, doing his thing. He's top of the net worth right now.
Yeah, I'm surprised the Alliance is actually being able to split push against Ember Spirit with the Boots of Travel plus Keeper of the Light in a team. They can just hop around the map, be everywhere with that Ember Spirit.
Pretty impressive. I think a lot of it comes back again to this Handskin, Kunkka. Like, it's not a hero that you would expect that often to be played anymore. It's sort of fallen out of favor in the meta, but works great against this split push style that you have from the Ember Spirit.
Yeah, it is. Let's check the talent trees from Kunkka. What will he go for? 20 damage, 150 mana. Yeah, not the
Radiant's
best
middle tower
talents
is
here
under
on Kunkka.
If you manage to get to 25, that AoE, all right, we're gone. They end up taking down, man, they end up taking down the Ember Spirit there with Limp. That's pretty absurd. This is actually going terrible, because that was a solo Legion commander at that point, too.
Yeah, that's what I was saying a few minutes ago.
Radiant's middle
It's,
tower is under
he will just try to get hands on that Ember Spirit when he tries to split push, especially when he gets either Blade Mail or Shadow Blade. Just he can position himself really easy.
Yeah.
He has 3k gold, can buy whatever he wants.
tower is under
Full
attack.
damage as well. Ember Spirit will need to consider getting Lincoln Sphere.
Yeah.
Dire's top tower
Definitely,
is under
it's feeling like that's a necessity at this stage.
Yeah, I agree.
And Weaver has his, so maybe you can place it over onto the Ember, but I mean, the other problem is that even if you do end up having Lincolns, there's still the problem of Chronosphere. So,
Alliance has a lot of spells to control Team Secret's heroes. For example, all those Lincoln Spheres and Weaver being so fast, but they have Torrent plus Legion Commander ult. In
Right.
the late game, even if Enigma builds a BKB, which he's not building, he has Hand of Midas, he's preparing for that ultra late game.
yeah.
He can still,
Radiant's top tower
his Black Hole can still be cancelled by either good position of dueling or Chronosphere.
And this is a little bit unfortunate too. You see that moving around to try and make anything happen, but as soon as they reveal this, they're going to realize Roche is being taken. Alliance, they went after an illusion for mid one, season up one of those remnant charges there as well to get in a little bit quicker, and they're just going to get nothing out of the smoke. Alliance read that quite well.
Totally. He's building a BKB on Legion Commander, who is level 19 at the moment. Wow, such a high level on him.
This is not something that I completely would have expected, but feeling confident that they can try and at least close out or do a good bit of damage in this game. It's great against the Coddle too, you know, all the blinding light shenanigans that come out. Oh my goodness, I said it again.
Third time.
And, yep, thank you.
I'm keeping an eye.
Appreciate that. And an ear.
Yeah, that as well. Smoke coming out from Alliance. Let's see what they can do.
Yeah, this is going to be a fight by the shrine, but it's KheZu could be set up for a really huge black hole if they happen to walk up into high ground. Puppey runs in, spots them there as well. Going to be able to catch on to two. A pretty good chains as well. They are just going to all eviscerate, and well, they have the Luna ulti as well. They're turning it back around. Black hole. Limpback jumped in with his BKB into the black hole. He's going to get the duel onto KheZu, but I don't know if it's going to end up being enough to find the kill. They do find at least one, but they've lost everybody else. Chronosphere follow-up, a very messy engagement. MP dropping low, but gets the time lapse off and tries to run away. Highlight die and a leak. But a great team fight there for Team Secret.
Legion tried to cancel the black hole by good positioning, but he got sucked in as well. A bit of unlucky there. I didn't see where Void was, the fight, but some good plays from mid one. Double searing chains, just insta-killing two heroes.
Yeah.
Void has a lot of farm actually. Yashlus, Diffusal Blade, Power Treads, plus Helm of the Dominator being level 16. He deals so much damage when he gets his Manta up. It's gonna be devastating.
I think it's also worth giving a shout out there to Pylai Dai. You know, he charged up the Illuminate in a max level throughout that entire thing. Well, he's about to die here as Limp jumps on him. But that was a huge part of the damage component as well. With the mid one veil on everybody, they just blew him up. And then two heroes out of the fight to start it. Doesn't get much better than that. Well, looking like right now Alliance, after pulling themselves back into it a little bit, are starting to feel a little bit under the gun. With that fight for Secret now, what's the next stage? Like, it looks like Alliance are actually going to be able to go and take Roshan.
Yeah, they know the black hole is on cooldown, so they can gather up, not being afraid of getting 3 or 4 man black hole. Loda picking up Aegis. With that Wolf, they have so much damage.
Yeah. I guess I'm underestimating how strong this lineup is and how much Secret are starting to rely upon that black hole being big.
Yeah, he has a Blink Dagger right now, so it's gonna be easy for him to position in fights. He is building a BKB after that one as well, so only 2 things he needs to care of. Duel and Chrono. Yeah.
We talked earlier about the damage from Limp coming out, and he does have plus 78 and blink away there. Does not want to get caught. But he's going to start to really snowball soon.
Yeah, he got very fast, level 18 actually, so he's getting plus 18 damage from duels.
Deal with.
Yeah, he's going for that Shadow Blade as well. So he can just insta-kill people, and Ember Spirit doesn't look like he's going for Lincoln Sphere. Has some other item in quick buy, which...
Oh, Octarine Core.
Yeah, it's a good item, but personally I think he still needs Lincoln Sphere to keep himself alive.
Here in the duel, where is that at?
Yeah, there.
Oh my goodness, here it is. They found it. Had it on the screen for a second there. I'm freaking out because I couldn't quite catch him, but Lip ends up getting some more duel damage. 96 now. So they're trying to split push, but it's just quite difficult against this lineup here as Chase continues, but mid one is out. Top lane, pressured. They drop the Chronosphere onto MP, trying to find that kill. He is not going to have the mana for time-lapse, so Weaver, 1 level away from having that max level time-lapse with no mana cost.
Seems like Alliance has an upper hand right now, getting those tier 2 towers and getting some extra kills, extra dual damage. If you look at Legion Commander, he's farmed right now, has 400 physical damage almost. He's trying to fight Enigma. Will he be lucky?
Look like the Shadow Blade about to wear off, but the big pressure is going to come in mid lane now as well. And you have Loda ready to hit away at this tower, have all of the illusions to be created as well. Starting to feel like Secret really need to come up with some kind of response to this, and they just don't have it as of yet.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Manta Style came for a
Tower is under attack.
Faceless Void, but they took the tower, so they're just gonna back off. They need Secret need to pull a really good black hole for them to win a fight.
It's scary. All right, they bring down EGM at the start, so that's a decent getting, but it looks like Alliance are going to be able to make their escape. Rum buff is well used.
Yeah, using just ship for that extra movement speed, just running away. 50-second cooldown, all good. They still have Aegis on Luna.
But quietly, we've seen Secret take down all of the tier 2 towers. They're going to be able to secure this shrine as well. So despite the fact that Alliance are feeling like the team that can do more in these engagements, and well, they almost have a 10,000 net worth lead, there's still been good objective taking by Secret here. By no means a blowout at all.
Yeah, they got all the tier 2 towers plus one shrine, even though they're playing from behind. Slardar has the Yule Scepter. Maybe trying to cancel the X mark or just the duel if he doesn't use a BKB.
Pilot has also been able to build into an Agam Scepter at this stage, so
yeah, but it's a knight right now, so that can change the fight. That huge heal coming out from him.
Oh, Limp. Who's he going to find? His Shadow Blade behind
nice.
MP, and now they're going to be able to catch him mid-1. He's in some trouble, but from the high ground, Limp is doing a lot of damage. Well, excuse me, MP is doing a lot of damage. They chase, but he's out of there. So, everybody ends up getting out for Secret for the moment. Puppey used, getting chased. Up by the Yule Scepter to get the escape, but Limp is there. The Blink Dagger is online. He actually blinked into the trees, though. No way out, so he can't get the duel damage, and he can get the duel on top of him. MP is still going to be caught now in the Chronosphere, and, well, with that Mantis Infusal, too much. Mid-1, out and away. Got X-Mark Batic in trouble now as well. They get that kill.
Now he's out of the trees. No one told him to stay in the trees this time, so he got some easy dual damage.
Played. It was a little bit sloppy here and there, but it ends up working out for them, and Coddle is just going to pull back in Puppey. It felt to me like if Secret just all backed out at that point, they might have been able to escape, but this lineup from Alliance is just so maneuverable.
Yeah, with Legion Commander ulti and that X Mark plus Shadow Demon, there's a lot of things to focus on, and you can catch from such a huge range. Kunkka even going for that Blink Dagger, for adding even more range when they're chasing.
It's not often that you see a Legion Command get out of control like this, but with 114 dual damage, and this is without a Blade Mail too. He's been able to pile this on. It felt to me like this is a great answer to the Ember Spirit just in general.
Yeah, and this is also a great Blade Mail game, considering Enigma, Weaver, Ember Spirit is back so much damage.
Yeah. So, net worth, relatively even. You still got the experience pretty heavily into the favor of Alliance. Are there any other big levels that are coming up as far as game-changing talents? It doesn't really seem to be the case. The 300 health for Faceless Void is pretty great, though.
Yeah, he can tank.
It's a nice one.
Tank up so much. Or 600 times all cast range, 20% evasion. Really, really nice talents on Void.
Love to be able to see one of those get put to use. But it does feel like the game could very rapidly be over. That's the thing about this. It's just so tough for this Secret draft, is that against SD Luna, if you lose one big engagement at this point, the game is almost over. Like, you're going to lose a lane of racks or at least buyback status.
Yeah, that is,
which, by the way,
that's true. Against Shadow Luna, you lose a fight near your base, you're probably going to lose the game as well. look how much damage the illusions deal.
Ember going to do his best to try and keep them back as you have the rest of the TPs coming in. Meanwhile, MP is going to try and get them split push going. See if he can force back Alliance.
Radiant's middle tower.
Looks like he doesn't want to commit fully for it, though.
Luna tip top, they're just gonna back off. Yeah, they can take it slowly with their heroes. Maybe if Ember Spirit gets that Octarine core plus
Dire's
Oh,
level 25. Oh, nice.
Puppey celebrating in his TP, waving the staff above his head. Love to see that. So that was a actually the quarter staff for Luna. So that would have been not going to complete it. Butterfly. No, it wouldn't have been, but still frustrating nonetheless. Of the Blink Dagger picked up as well for Handskin. So next couple of minutes, how do you see this playing out? It's, I guess, gearing up for the Roshan pit fight?
Yeah, they're waiting. Alice is waiting for the next row. Just get that butterfly up on Luna, so the illusions are so much stronger from Manta style and disruptions. They can just take it really slow and just do what they need to do. Stand in front of the base, use disruption, Manta style, just hit the tower, back, repeat it, wait for their for the opportunity to kill someone, and that's it.
And one realizing as well, these are some illusions. They were still sort of in the area and vicinity. Oh, BKB popped, limp looking, trying to find it. Be able to catch up. He had a DD as well. That would have been really nice.
600 damage. Legion Commander.
A monster.
We were going for a heart. That's really interesting build.
So what are the benefits of this for him?
HP, obviously, but I don't know why he's making it. They obviously need more damage output, especially when Ember gets level 25 and has that Octarine core plus 2 second searing chains. He just keeps the people in place rooted for 5 seconds and then repeat it again. So they need someone to actually deal the damage. He already has one defensive item, Lincoln Sphere. I don't think he needs that Heart of Tarask. If he gets caught by X-Mark or Duel, he's gonna die anyway.
Okay. So what would have been your choice in this instance? Like a Bloodthorn pickup or trying to go back for like a Daedalus?
Well, maybe just go into Crystallis or Maelstrom and see how the game goes.
Yeah. Well, 36 minutes in and starting to feel like they're just gearing up for that big fight to happen as the movement comes around.
Sigma. Legion Commander bought Boots of Travel, and now they're doing some ninja moves. TPing to a lane, and Handskin X marks him, and then he tries to get the dual damage with Shadow Blade and just send him back. But it failed this time. We'll see how it works.
All right, the group up now. They scan it out. So Radiant has a clear idea of where Dire is. Jonas is the one that's front and center, though. So if he manages to get a big black hole, or rather Chronosphere, be devastating for Secret. Doesn't look like either side wants to move there, though.
Yeah. And Void has a BKB as well, which changes a lot in fight. If he doesn't get caught by a black hole, he will deal so much damage.
Worth noting that the Enigma also picked up a BKB a little while ago, so both have it. And Pyle Dai does not feel like he's going to be long this world if he sticks around too much longer. Recognizing what could come their way, they back out a little bit. More SD illusions going out, but while this is all going on, Secret are taking Roshan, and Alliance, this is going to catch them really off guard.
Really nice play by Secret. Alliance didn't expect that, because they had a vision on the other heroes. Probably didn't think they can take Roshan so fast with only 2 heroes, but they managed to do it. The Alliance needed that Aegis to finish the game.
So, considering that this game is now going to be extended out a little bit longer, in your eyes, is that favoring, like, can Secret take this to the super late game with their lineup? Is this something where Alliance need to start being really worried?
I personally think Alliance has a better late game overall. especially
Okay.
with Luna and Shadow Demon, plus that Wolf, plus super farmed Legion Commander. I'm surprised that the Alliance is not trying to push those tier 3 towers. Just chop them little by little with Shadow Demon and Luna, plus we have a lot of save. Legion Commander, both Disruption, you can use Chronosphere defensively.
Oh.
And they are grouping up at mid.
This is a really scary moment as well. Faceless Void picked up an Invis rune, and they're all going to be heading in now as the rest of Secret. TP's back in. Loda dealing the damage at the start of this one, so in spite of not having the Aegis, Alliance still feeling like they want to press the issue a little bit. They take down the bottom tier 3 tower.
Yeah, they can still do it, even though Secret has Aegis. You see what they're doing. Legion Commander tipping top, again being X-marked just to push out the wave, come back again. Maybe they won't expect them to be here right now.
Right. Oh, and this is just so frustrating to deal with as well. Taking down, even if it's just some damage on the range barracks, eventually this is going to fall over time, and there isn't really a great answer. Jonas is going to head towards mid and see if he can try and pick off mid 1. Unfortunately, first bash. Oh, man. Use a blade, drain away that mana as well very quickly. Doesn't want to use the Chronosphere for it. Oh.
Top tier 3 tower being pinged out a lot by Team Secret. They just want to split push it, and seems like Coral's gonna do it this time, or not, just TPing the base.
They realize the fight could be brewing. Back out.
Yeah, this is...
He can always do the pull-in if he wanted to, so he could pull in Weaver and then eventually Weaver can back too.
Or Weaver has one TP, or he can lapse back also, maybe.
There you go.
This is a classic Luna Shadow Demon game. It's so frustrating to play against. Look at all those bounces. Just little by little, you're losing your access.
It's a clenching moment right there. You see the Faceless Void jumping over your direction. I don't know if you actually spotted him or not. Limp using that Shadow Blade as well just to get whatever positioning advantage he can. Still 2 minutes until Aegis is down. And it looks like Secret have had enough. Going for the smoke by themselves. It's daytime. They have eyes. Found EGM. Jonas is still there. It's a big Chronosphere if they want to go for it, but it's not great vision right now for Alliance. You can see they have some now. Again, boat still intact. Puppey
Oh,
is here
he's
as
gonna
well.
catch it. Sigma.
Oh, jump forward, they've got him. That's a ton of damage on the KheZu. He's going to end up dropping mid 1, trying to keep alive Puppey, but he's going to get chased around over here. MP playing around the BKB of Luna.
Shadow Demon bot back. They want to fight right now.
Over to the side as well. Mid 1 on top of him. EGM down. They have caught on MP though, and it looks like Ember was already out, so he is going to be fine. And MP with that extra survivability, already used time lapse. He's going to go down. At least that's the Aegis for now. Puppey can go back in for a big crush if he wants to. Connects onto Jonas. That's all for now.
Luna is out
They
of
bring
mana.
back in mid 1. He ups BKB, turns to fight. Diffusal Blade, now trying to run. Still getting chased, but a good torrent, and that might be enough. Oh, this is a scary one to walk up high ground right here, though. Mark's back on a Puppey.
They used Shrine as well, got some mana. Well, Keeper of the Light really toying
Oh,
around
there's the
with
dual
Luna.
Puppey is going to end up down. MP is here as well. He's still very tanky, but I think that it might be enough damage to still bring him down. Jonas is well going to chase him. Well, mid 1 remnant forward, finds a kill onto Jonas. The pushback by Pylai Die, and now they're going to be able to run down left. Too much damage, and MP has his regen as well. Loda's going to end up going down. That's 4 dead for Alliance. As Secret comes back strong, Handskin is going to get caught by the chains. A whole team wipe.
Wow.
So Secret come back huge fashion.
Demon
to
bot
the tune
back, died again. Now Kanka bot back. Plus they had took the second gem. If you look the fight, before the fight even starts, there's Keeper of the Light just casting mana leak on Luna, and she runs out of mana. She was out of mana the whole fight. Even when they used Shrine, she didn't even have mana to use. Not a Manta style, not Eclipse, not anything. Keeper of the Light just doing his thing.
Yeah, and now you're looking in this very precarious spot where Legion Commander doesn't have buyback, and they're actually on top of Handskin, going to be able to pull him back mid 1, slowed down. Is going to be tough for him to remnant away, and still though, eyes on the prize. MP ends up taking down that tier 3.
Even Luna bought back. So
Oh man, a huge win.
Nice.
He dropped a
Black
black
hole.
hole. He's caught out loaded. This is more than enough at this point. BKB means it's not going to be disabled. Turns to be a, but it's far too late. Secret, after what was looking like a disappointing start, suddenly come out swinging. Now everybody gone. Out for 80 seconds. This could be game.
This is game.
Dire's top
Secret will take down those towers so easily.
Oh man. And Jonas, I mean, he has a Chronosphere, but what else are you bringing to the table at this
He's
point?
alone.
Diffusal Blade level 2 isn't enough to kill everybody.
There's only
Maybe with Legion
Legion
here.
Commander. They'll try to get a pick off,
Dire's middle barracks.
but there's 5 heroes. Secret standing.
And it's daytime.
Dire's middle barracks has fallen.
Heals are also going to be a problem.
Plus Ember Spirit. Both Blade Mail. We talked yesterday about Blade Mail, how efficient it was. People used to buy it in the early stages, and so it became a late game item. He didn't.
All right, mid one is
the
going
Blade
to
Mail.
here.
He's
Yeah.
in trouble.
He's very gone. Puppey
bought
also
back.
in some trouble. Jonas is there. He's going to end up being brought down, but now mid one back into the fight. No more BKBs for these two. The double round it forward. That's going to be a dead Jonas. The tower dropping. It is nighttime, so things maybe a little bit too scary. The rest of Alliance is actually going to be up here. Min pops his Blade Mill. MP still trying to hit away onto this. Can they find it? The Torrent comes out as well as the boat. A lot of damage. That would have been a huge heal. but
Another
again,
black hole.
The black hole on everybody. 4 going down from Alliance, and it's going to end up in a huge team wipe yet again. They buy back on the Legion Commander. Time lapse still there for MP.
A lot of buybacks coming out. KheZu surprised with that refresher on Enigma. They didn't expect him to have another black hole there.
Oh man, and it's all gone wrong for them. Alliance group up for the black hole they didn't see coming. They'll see Mega Creeps coming. A really, really tough one for them. What do you do at this point?
You can just try to go all in right now. There's no... You can't do anything besides that. Let's see. The Roche is gonna be up soon as well.
Look at
So
the graph! Oh my god. 20,000 net worth swing in right about like 4 minutes roughly.
Keeper of the Light just did such a good job with casting those mana leaks on Luna. She was just running around, couldn't do anything.
This is a tough one now. I mean, you got the BKB on Slaughter. It's not just the Mega Creeps. Also, it's a whole new round of items. They're ahead of everybody. Like, Coddle has a Lincoln Sphere at this point. What?
Coddle is so farmed.
What?
Plus a Blink Dagger, plus 1.5k gold as well. I hope Secret plays this safe and waits for next Roche. Just gives Aegis to Ember Spirit. And Weaver has Monkey King bar, so that Luna evasion is useless against him.
Nice play there to force out the BKB from Loda. You know, I gotta say, for me, this Alliance game, it was feeling like it was just so much, not necessarily in the bag, but pretty heavily into their favor. And what was it that changed so quickly? Like, what was the big
It was in their
factor?
favor, yeah, you're right. Secret knew what they had to do. If they were just standing inside the base, they would actually lose because Luna and Shadow Demon would take their Raxes down. But they knew they had to move out of the base and fight there, so they smoked, picked up Shadow Demon, who bought back and killed him again, and then just controlling that Luna in a fight. And I was wrong about item choices on Weaver, I have to admit it. That Heart really worked out well for him. They couldn't focus him in Chronosphere, so that really turned out the fight as well. It's a good item build. Actually paid off.
To you, is KheZu maybe one of the MVPs this match? It's felt like his black holes been so good.
His black holes and item builds were on point the whole game.
I mean, everybody from Secret's been playing pretty well in this one, but it's cool as well to see somebody who's, you know, not necessarily had the most success on the international stage before this actually get a chance to show off his stuff and prove he deserves to be on one of these teams. And
Yeah,
Roshan gonna go down.
He's a pretty calm guy. Like, I love those kinds of players. He joined them, let's call it recently. He's the guy, double damage as well. Somebody ping it out. No.
Oh,
Shadow Demon.
GM.
Dead
Yep.
again.
that'll happen. Legion at this point going for the bonus dual damage. They just need anything they can to win this. But MP, it's time to go. They get the chains onto Limp. He is going to be caught out. A long duration chains, waits on it. Actually, well, it's going to have to be forced to pop the BKB, so he won't have that in the next fight.
And Shadow Demon is dead for 20 more seconds. They still have a glyph,
No,
but I don't think
long
it will
duration
help
chains.
much.
Holding on.
And the creeps are just
Alliance.
sieging the towers right now. While they're buying time, Beaver just slowly attacking.
Handskin gone. They do get the duel up on a mid one. Oh, the Yule Scepter lift up onto the black hole. He is still gonna die. They get the dual damage victory.
Another
but
black
nice imprisonment.
hole.
A second black hole. KheZu, no mercy. They take down 3. And good game well played gets called. Dotting their eyes and crossing their T's. Secret looking clean.
Hands down KheZu for his performance this game. Really, really amazing.
God. Well, Team Secret take game number 1. Keep in mind, everybody, it's an all-alliance affair today as they're going to be facing off against the biggest squadron after this.